Hello and welcome everyone to episode 2 of the Borderline Nonsense podcast. I hope that you guys enjoy and have a laugh. Thank you. Welcome back to the podcast. I am your host, Shipsy. Anyway, so we don't have a name for the podcast yet, but we're going to get one eventually. For right now, just Redacted.
Redacted?
Yeah, because there's no name yet. You know how like in Destiny, when there's no thing, it's just redacted?
Introduce yourself.
He did.
Huh?
He said, I'm Troy. I'm the host.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I said Shifsy because I don't say my name.
He
well,
shifts
now they
it.
know. It's
Run
okay.
it back.
Run it back.
Anybody who comes from a podcast that follows me on any of my social media knows my name's Troy.
Just
so.
burn the computer.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So I'm here with co-host
Chase.
Chase.
Just going by Chase because.
Just going by Chase this time?
Yeah, because.
But the
last
first
time-
episode you went by Blue.
Yeah, that's
So now you're going to
because
confuse people.
I
He's
put
trying
my-
to blow up his streaming career.
I put my
We're gonna
Twitter
publish
out, and my Twitter is literally just my name.
It
like,
is.
first last.
Isn't it like 98?
No, it's Chase Holiday 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I think 98? I don't know.
Nah, because you're
And we are also here with one of my best friends, Jacob. Jakob.
Hi.
Hello.
So
No, I had to say it like that. He said my name.
You sound like you're making an ASMR video.
yeah, talk up, speak up. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, all right.
So-
yeah.
I'm just gonna dive right into it.
Oh,
Okay.
dive
I
into
got,
it.
What you got?
boys. I got some topics for us.
What
to
you got?
I got some topics for us to speak on. I'm
What
gonna bring up. I'm gonna go not in order of the way that I like saw them.
No one ever does. Let's get it.
Wait, my topics are really heavy though. So
How
does
heavy?
anybody have any light topics that we can start out with?
No, I literally have that quote that I put in at the beginning. Was
I have
as
a light
Abraham
topic.
Lincoln once said.
Green tea. What are your thoughts on it?
I hate it.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
wait.
topic.
Okay, wait. I only hate. Okay, Lipton makes. I think it's Lipton. Lipton makes a citrus green tea,
But that's not like
That
actual
shit-
green tea though.
but it slaps and it has green tea in it.
But that slap. But my Gold Peak tea, green tea.
I've never been slapped.
Not a sponsor.
Not yet. Not a sponsor.
Not yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'd love to get sponsored by Gold Peak, but I'm not famous enough
Get
for that.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Nate Shot.
Ninja.
Yeah.
No, Ninja. Not Nate Shot.
Wait,
Wait.
can
No.
we
Nate
get-
Shot used to be sponsored by Red Bull.
Really?
Yeah, but once you get sponsored by like Red Bull, I know by Red Bull. I don't know about any other company, but once you get sponsored by them, and they kill your sponsorship, some of them like Red Bull, you get put on this list where you get free stuff for
Yeah,
the entire
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He's still on that list.
wait. So Ninja's not sponsored by Red Bull
No,
anymore?
Ninja's sponsored by Red Bull. I was talking about Nate Shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is he
Nate
sponsored
Shot's
by
cool.
then?
Who, Nate Shot?
I don't think
Cool.
he's sponsored at all anymore.
Gamer subs.
Because he's no longer
That's a good one.
he's no longer an esports player.
Yeah, but
he
he's
is a team though. He's a team owner.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to be sponsored by anything. That man's
Honestly,
making bank
my
just from
dream-
100 Thieves.
My dream is to have my own G Fuel flavor. Not
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie.
sounds
I don't
pretty
even
nice.
drink G Fuel.
Yeah, me neither.
I-
The
I wanna
only time
start.
I ever had G Fuel was when you gave me G Fuel.
Yep.
You
When
gave me
did
like
you have
half a
G
tub of
Fuel?
G Fuel.
I had a tub of G Fuel.
Did you get it for like your birthday or something?
Oh wait, are you talking about Game Fuel, or are you talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about
No,
G
like
Fuel.
actual G
Like this-
Fuel that
you know,
all like those phase
the
members
chalky,
have flavors
like-
by.
Yeah, it was
I
really
shouldn't say
chalky.
that because what if they ever want to sponsor us?
I mean,
Why
it's
would
good.
G Fuel sponsor
It's-
us? Like, right? You think they would ever see this very first podcast that you ever do?
I'm
or
gonna
one
go
of the
ahead and
first?
assume.
I
that-
hope not. I mean,
Well, when a company goes to sponsor someone, I'm pretty sure they have someone listen and look at all of their stuff and make sure.
I
they
wouldn't
don't-
think
all.
probably by like
I mean, there's not
a
much
certain
to look at.
point back.
This is only
Feel like
episode
go.
2.
I'd feel like they'd be like go 6 or 7 months back to look
Yeah,
at and see
I
what
guess
they've
so.
been done.
Hopefully,
doing.
they don't see us by 7 months in.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That
I
that
doubt we're going
sucked.
anywhere 6
Oh, I'm
months
sure,
in.
yeah.
But
Oh wait, can
We
I
might.
cuss on here, or is that a
Yeah.
big no-no? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Fuck,
Well, I
fuck,
didn't know
fuck.
because
Cunt.
I remember when you telling me about this. No, I don't think you can say that word on the podcast.
Jenna did not like that.
That's how you lose a valuable friend. I don't because I don't know if you guys are girlfriends. She can still.
Way to make it awkward, Jacob.
Oh fuck! Why do I get?
She
why
can
did you?
still hear you.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, she said hey back.
Okay, so we don't have any lighter topics to talk about.
Okay,
If throw it on me.
Have you guys ever been on a cruise?
I've never been on. I've always been
Really?
super scared to go on a cruise.
He's scared he's
Really?
gonna be
Have you been on a cruise?
I got a joke.
Titanic,
I got a joke,
dude.
Actually, no,
Dude,
I got a
she's
joke.
been on a cruise?
Wait, I got a joke.
Our IT has been on a cruise.
I got a joke.
Took off the headset.
Uh-oh. She's in
Coming to attack.
The pool on the Titanic is still filled with water. See, Chase got it. Chase got it.
Wait, holy fuck. Holy fuck, why is it still have water in it?
Underwater. The tank, iceberg underwater, it sank. Their pool, top deck.
Where did it even sink? Where did the Titanic sink?
I think it was somewhere in
the
like
Atlantic, right?
Yeah, but like north of the Atlantic by like Greenland, I think. Because they came.
Where the
Greenland?
fuck were they
Yeah,
going?
no, not like Greenland, but like
Okay.
they were.
Never mind,
It
sorry.
sailed off from like England, I think. I gotta figure that out now.
I feel like the Titanic started in the U.S. and then...
I thought
No,
so.
it
I thought
didn't. It
in
started
New York.
overseas. No, it didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Are you sure?
Leonardo
on.
DiCaprio.
Where-
is
Leonardo
definitely
DiCaprio.
from U.S.
And that orange head... And that,
Orange.
Where did the Titanic set sail from? Titanic set sail in its main voyage from Southampton,
Back up from the
England.
mic. You're way too close.
Southampton, England.
England.
England. Okay.
Yes.
I would
I
have...
told
If
you it
you
was
guys were
England.
like...
If only they knew.
I wonder how much money Troy would bet on if the Titanic set sail from the U.S. I would have put every bit of money I have in my name
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, me too.
It's set. I shouldn't be like doing the table like this, but because look at your mic, it's like.
Well, I had to get.
No.
I got close to the mic because I couldn't read. I think I'm losing my sight. I'm gonna be honest, because I'll
Really?
be out there.
Losing my sight.
I'll be out there, and they'll be
Losing my
pointing at stuff for me to go
Wait, out
like
there,
do.
you gotta-
Like
you
in
gotta
the plant. Sorry, I work in oil refineries and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I'm out in the oil refineries and stuff like that, and my supervisor tells me, he's like, "Go open that valve that's like so probably like 100 yards away from me." I'll be sitting there like squinting, trying to find it sometimes.
But 100
Now,
yards
granted-
is pretty far away.
Right, but dude, back then, like when I had 20/20 vision, someone could point like fucking half a mile down
Wait,
the
so
road.
you don't have 20/20 vision anymore?
I think I got like 19/20
Probably
vision.
like 15, 30.
Probably like, man, I would have paid
Probably like
$50.
a buck 50.
I would have paid 50.
So now, if you've listened to this podcast, you know that the Titanic did not set sail from the U.S. It set sail
Yeah.
from England.
I'm pretty sure
I hope
everybody
people
knew that.
like
We're
come
just
at
dumb.
you on Twitter when they see this, and they'd be like, "You're such a dumbass. You thought the Titanic sailed from fucking New York or some dumb
I
shit."
really hope that they come after
no,
me.
but I
Yeah.
do think it was going to New York.
A fucking
I think
bullet
it was
comes through the
going
window.
from England
yeah,
to New York.
Yeah,
You're a dead
yeah,
man.
I think so.
You're a dead man.
Who's it? Me?
Yeah.
Why? What'd he do?
Fuck.
He slandered the name of the Titanic.
Fuck.
Leonardo
also me,
DiCaprio's
though.
gonna come on your ass. Not
Wait, he's gonna what?
Back
not
shots.
like not sexually, like he's coming for your ass, you know what I mean? Like kill you.
Finger
Alright.
guns.
You might want to cut this part out.
He pointed out finger guns, guys. That's
No, I
that's
didn't.
pretty
I'm not in the
serious.
game.
You're a dead man. I told you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just leave it at that.
Fuck. Let's move on. That was terrible.
I like this. This
Yeah,
is
me too.
Fun.
It's fun. All right.
It's hot in
So
here.
there's
Yeah,
some
it is.
things that. True. I'm gonna take off my jacket. Oh, I'm stripping.
with a fucking sweater under it. What do you think it
We
is?
should go to
the
Hong
North
Kong.
Pole?
I'm dying.
We should go to Hong Kong. We should take a cruise to Hong Kong.
Why? So we can deal with all the protests?
Yeah.
You guys
we
want to get
can-
into
we
that?
can-
Didn't we talk about that the first episode?
Yeah, but
Oof.
it got fucking
Don't
deleted.
say me.
It got deleted.
Me and Jake kind of talked about that earlier, but I
We
have
did.
like no knowledge of because I work so much.
You want me to
I
give you the
don't-
rundown?
Sure.
Of
go
what
ahead.
I know. So this is what I know. I don't know if this is absolutely 100% true because I only get it from Reddit and the
Right.
media. But from what I can understand is the people in Hong Kong are protesting because their government is extremely communist. So like they're super overbearing and there's no like freedom to do anything there. So they're kind of revolting against that. Another thing is that Jake brought up earlier is that they're making it to where protesters can't have face masks. So like because the thing in Hong
What
Kong,
are they gonna do? They're protesters.
yeah, they're not abiding by that.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. But when the people, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? The people in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Jeez,
the people in
yeah.
Hong Kong, the like police and the government and stuff. They literally track everything, and they have like things on the road, on like the streets and stuff that are like cameras that do facial recognition and stuff, and like they're super over like everything you
That's
would
high
not
tech.
want your government to do.
cool.
China's doing.
They've got that in London too. That like facial recognition thing?
Yeah,
I'm
but do
pretty
they
sure
use it against citizens?
They have
No,
like
I think they
law-abiding
only
citizens?
like law-breaking citizens, not like
Law-abiding, though.
Oh, biting? No, I thought you said law-breaking.
No.
I'm sure they do. I mean, what do you think our government's doing? Some bullshit.
Wait, what?
What do you think our government's doing?
Have you listened to what
probably
Edward
listening
Snowden
in
says?
on my Google Home. I
Edward
just
Snowden
got.
says that our government's doing the same thing.
I'm sure.
Probably not to the extent that China's doing, because China's doing it out in the open, so they don't really give a shit about who knows, because everybody knows.
Yeah.
But Edward Snowden, the whistleblower, he recently went on Joe Rogan. I don't know if any of you have
I
seen
saw
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. He, I really didn't like that podcast all that much, because it was just Snowden doing Snowden. Apparently, China passed a law to where kids under 18 can only play games for 90 minutes a day and like 2 to 3 days a week. Kind of gay for real.
Bro
moment. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
That's
That's kind of
crazy.
like my little brother with his whole thing.
Well, China's
Yeah, that
weird
kind
on
of
games.
pisses me
Yeah,
off
that's
whenever we
kinda
play with
stupid.
him and he only plays for like 30 minutes and then he's getting yelled at by everyone to just get
What?
off. Yeah, it's
Let's
like
not
crazy.
jump into that at the moment because
What?
my
Okay.
family's definitely going to listen to this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's okay. Let's see. I just don't want a text message to be like, I can't believe you slandered the fam.
No,
on the
I
podcast."
slandered the
Familia.
fam. No, Jacob slandered the fam, not Troy. Jacob.
It's okay. It's okay. So, anyway,
We can
China's
hop-
just really like overbearing and stuff. And
I want to.
We can hop right into the wage gap topic that I had.
oh yeah,
I don't know if you want it. So Citibank, that's who did it.
Citibank.
Citibank.
Okay.
They came out with an ad. It was where they sat down like young kids, and they were like, "The wage gap is a thing. What do you think?" And they're like, "That's not cool." But I looked it up, and there was no videos about it. Like nobody was talking about this. I looked up the ad, and I started looking through the comments, and people were like, "This is fucked up." They're like brainwashing kids to think
Yeah.
something that's like this isn't real.
The big controversy about the wage gap though is that people think I don't know how like which side is right and which side is wrong. You know what I mean? Because we really don't have the knowledge to know if they're really. I'm gonna go ahead and say there's not, because that doesn't seem fair, and that doesn't seem. But what is fair? You know? Like,
Well, it's
life's
illegal.
fucked up anyway. Yeah, you
It is
can't you
illegal.
can't underpay someone because of
if-
of their sex.
If you think about it,
But if they're having
why
sex,
Who?
oh,
If
That's
you think
called
about it,
prostitution.
oh,
why
I hit
the-
my mic? My bad.
why the fuck would companies hire men if they could just pay women for less?
Dog. Now that's a good point.
That is a
But
very
also
good point.
jobs like his.
Yeah,
you
well,
that's
but now-
that's the whole.
But no.
That's the whole reason, though,
It's-
that the wage gap is a thing, is because women don't. I don't want to say that they don't want to. I'm sure that some do.
No,
but a
I
majority
see-
of women don't.
I see a handful of women's in my line of work, like
Women's.
working out in oil refineries. There are
You got
like,
that?
there are like a ton of freaking women out there just doing what I do.
Are the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but would you say that there's more men doing what you're
Oh
doing?
yeah, for sure.
That's the
definitely.
thing, though.
There's like probably like 5 men for every 1 woman I see out there.
Exactly. That's why. But that's just only one instance. That's why there's a wage gap apparently,
And-
though, is because
Well,
I keep hitting my mic, but the men are working these jobs that are a little more strenuous and pay more, and women aren't. I'm
It's
not saying
just-
that they can't. I'm not saying that they are
just
incapable.
the
I'm just saying that
average.
they
in
don't.
most cases, when I do see the women out there, they're not. Well, I mean, I've seen probably 1 woman do what I'm doing out there, being a tech and working on everything. Most women that I see out there, they're operators, so they get to pretty much just
Yeah.
sit in the office and control and see what's going on, and they
Yeah.
tell little pubescent
Well,
boy like me what to do.
Yeah, well, what's the? So they're over you though. So like
yeah, they're like
your
way
boss?
over me.
Okay,
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They end up becoming my boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now if someone was to get mad,
The wage
they're
gap.
literally the women are literally your
Yeah,
boss.
they're-
The wage gap is just the difference between the average of the amount that men make between the amount that women make.
Yes.
It's because men tend to work more jobs that pay more.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. Shit. I keep saying it. I can't say those words.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
well-
didn't hear what he said.
Oh,
Don't do that. Do that.
That's what he's saying.
he's like
Well, 'cause-
yeah, don't do
he's
that.
like
In the middle of sentences, I'll be like, yeah.
that one teacher.
Yeah.
Men, can't.
Well,
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay to.
Oh, you're doing the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
it's
that's
okay
fine.
to do it in regular speech. Just when we're being recorded, it's best not to.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying. I
because you're
keep
just
forgetting
repeating
about it.
yourself.
Yeah,
and
as
then
long
the
as
viewer
you're-
would just get annoyed.
Speaking, and you're fluent, you're fine. But
I stutter. I'm stupid.
everybody stutters.
I think my
Dude,
brain
not as
just
bad as
works
this one dude I
faster
work
than
with.
my mouth can
Yeah.
put words out.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
like
need to
a
update
assembly
your
line.
drivers,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, this one dude I work
BRB.
with, he
Yeah.
stutters real bad.
Huh?
This one dude I work with, he be stuttering like real bad. I just
Yeah.
repeated myself 3 times.
Um.
But no, no, it's not like he actually has the stutter problem. It's like I'll just be talking to him and he'll just stutter like crazy. I can't demonstrate a stutter. Like I physically
That would be kinda
can't.
rude.
It would be rude, and also I physically can't.
Yeah.
But I asked him one day, not
He
trying
did
to be
it.
rude about it when I asked him, but I was like, "Do you actually have a stutter, or do you just like when? Well, like it's mainly when he gets excited
Yeah.
about something. He stutters like really.
Well, that
That's
tends
bad.
to happen.
Yeah, but it's like he actually has like that mental problem, is what I thought. Like that's how bad it was. So I just asked him. I was like, "Do you actually have the stutter?"
Wait, is stuttering a mental problem?
I feel like it is, or
It is?
it's type of speech impediment is
Okay.
what it is.
But
Yeah.
is that a mental problem?
Peach spaghettis.
What?
Yeah, I feel like it would be a mental problem though.
Your brain.
It's not like there's a problem with his tongue. Now, granted, the tongue does help you speak, but it's not like I have a defective
Really?
tongue that makes me stutter.
I was thinking about taking mine off.
Your tongue?
Yeah, my tongue. I don't like it.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna vox that shit. Like in Hunger Games, whenever someone's a vox, they cut their tongue off so
What?
they can't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I didn't like the Hunger Games.
Neither
Okay.
did I.
That's the
Yeah.
end of the podcast, guys. That shit was great.
It's funny though.
If you look, I
have
don't
the
give a fuck
books.
if you liked the whole premise of Game of Thrones. What? Hunger Games? If you don't like the whole fuck off. If you guys don't like the whole premise of Hunger Games, whatever. But
No,
if
I
you
think it's
didn't
cool.
watch it just for J-Law,
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence,
Okay, dude, I've seen her butthole.
So have I.
I was about
Her
to
nudes
say,
got leaked.
especially after the fappening.
Yeah.
Dude, they got so many celebrities iClouds just hacked. That's why, like, I got tired of iCloud notifying me that I ran out of storage because I started thinking about that. I was like, now what if someone ever hacked into my iCloud and stole my meme
I went into
pages?
iCloud to
Your
make
meme
sure that none of my photos that I deleted
Were in there.
exactly.
Does it do that when you delete
Not
it from
that
here?
I saw, but
Okay.
I've had some pretty fucked up shit on my phone.
Yeah,
So-
same.
I kind of I wanted to make sure that if the government does know what I have, that it's not anything too strenuous.
I find that crazy though, how people just hack into iClouds and steal all of the photos.
Especially, how do they know? Like,
How do they get that?
Yeah,
That's
how
the
do
It
you-
can't be
thing.
that hard.
Oh yeah, they're hacker boys. That's right. Yeah, that's how they know.
Yeah.
They just get in like Watch Dogs. You just take your normal USB, jam it in, and you get everything.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
that's what I did whenever I
Malware
had to get
uploaded.
whenever I had my flash drive and I had to put a photo on it. I put it in, boom, whole mainframe popped up
Wow,
from the
dude,
entire
the whole
city.
government and everything.
Yeah, I was like,
Nuclear
wow,
launch
this is
codes.
mind blowing.
Wow.
That's what
Nuclear
Snowden
launch-
did.
Yeah,
That is true.
Yeah,
I heard that.
that's exactly what
I
he
heard
did.
that this is what Snowden did. So Snowden used to work for the CIA apparently, and
Okay.
he walked in the building one day, and he went to the CEO of CIA
Okay.
and said,
See-
"Tell me what you got. Tell me all the dirt you have." And the
CIA
CEO,
CEO.
he said, "Bruh, let me tell you." So when I'm rolling that fucking, it doesn't matter. So he went into his office, and they sat down together and had like a conversation, podcast style, like we are right now.
Got a hair on your mic.
Oh, hang on, let me pull that off, guys. I'm just gonna pull this hair off my mic.
Sounds good.
And he said,
ASMR.
I'm not even gonna continue this joke. Yes.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just asked him if we were off topic, and
Yeah,
we
we're
really
off
are.
But it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna finish the joke. It was a terrible joke anyway.
He got like midway through it, and I kind of
That's a
lost
good
him
one.
in his
Yeah,
talk
it
of
doesn't
figuring
matter.
out, trying to tell him that we were off topic.
I have some.
We're talking about the wage gap.
Yeah,
Is that
are we
what
done
we're
with
do-
that?
How did we
I
get
don't
from
know.
the wage gap to talking about?
Because last
It's a
night
segue.
we
It's a
had a
broken
conversation
segue.
about the wage gap, and he brought it up, and
Because
we.
of the Citibank bullshit.
Yeah.
People
That-
were
I
What
don't.
happened at
Okay.
Citibank. I like totally kind of zoned out when you guys first started this topic.
I think we need to take it down a little bit. I think we're a little too loud.
Are we getting too loud?
Citibank.
Yeah, the thing's
We were
probably.
listening and it was like a little.
Citibank
We're getting too loud.
came out with an
Peeking a
ad,
little bit.
and it was basically them sitting down kids and teaching them about the wage gap, which doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It exists in a way, but
not in the way that people think it does.
not in a way that's offensive or anything. Stop doing that.
I keep hitting it.
Stop doing that. Oh my god.
I don't know.
But yeah, and
Put you
people
in
were
shackles
really
where you
angry
can't pick up your hands.
in the comment section. People were saying like, I'm canceling my Citibank account tomorrow.
You
Shit.
are?
No, I don't even have a Citi. I have Chase.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
right?
That's
You're with
convenient. huh?
Chase?
Yeah, I'm with Chase.
You're with your own bank?
Yeah, I own it.
That's fucking crazy.
That is. So
Isn't
crazy.
Chase Bank owned by Donald Trump?
No.
Isn't who?
I think he has his own like Trump bank. I hit my mic too. I think.
What do you say?
What did you say?
Chase?
You just said Chase.
Does he own Chase?
Trump owns Chase.
Trump owns Chase?
Chase is owned by Chase.
Okay, you're a little late for that joke, buddy. Yeah, you are. Anyways, no, I think his bank is
I love how
just
you
like
whisper,
the Trump
and
bank.
it makes it like they know that we're talking to someone off mic, and you're whispering. So even if it could pick you up, maybe
but it
Jacob
won't
likes
pick you up
kissing
like insanely.
boys.
Jacob does like kissing boys.
What?
What?
No, I don't.
That's one of my topics. It says right here,
Me
Jacob.
kissing boys?
Why does Jacob like kissing boys so much?
I
It's
don't-
kind of weird.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm not homophobic or anything, but he keeps trying to kiss me, and it's weird.
That's in his notes. All of that.
It says it right here.
Let me read. Oh my god, I can see from here.
Jacob
All right,
likes
what's
kissing
another
boys.
topic you got? I know it's supposed
Since
to
we're on
naturally
the since we're on
roll.
the topic of Trump, I have something to do with Trump.
Oh,
UFC
Intriguing.
244, Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal.
isn't that when was that?
That was Saturday.
Saturday.
So, Trump was there. Okay,
Hmm.
Trump and the president of UFC are very good friends. Dana White, Trump.
What?
Yeah,
But
There's
she's a woman.
That was
Dana's a
not.
man.
I don't think you can say that.
Dana's a man.
Dana's a man?
Yeah, Dana White, he's a man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's not
Dana
right.
White, I'm sorry that he thought you were a woman.
Chase, you
Fuck
don't
Dana
fucked
White.
up.
Okay, anyway, so there's a picture that Dana posted on Instagram of Trump and Dana sitting and watching a fight from the back.
Who posted it?
Dana did.
Okay.
And when Trump showed up to the UFC 244 in Madison Square Garden, he got insanely booed. Like, there's a video of when he walks in and everybody's just like,
Wow.
everybody hated him, dude. It was
Peaked Mike.
Yeah, for sure. But it's okay. I'll fix the levels later.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so he got severely booed.
That's funny.
Oh, that's right. I remember us talking about that. So during Trump's election of what year was it? 2013?
2016?
20. Oh my god.
Bro, what the fuck?
I don't
What
like-
year is it now?
That was this year? I thought that was in
Context.
Okay, sorry. So in Trump's rally for the election coming up this year
Okay.
or next year in 2020, whenever it is, he came to Louisiana, like in Monroe or something, to just rally Louisiana, be like, I want you for my vote and all that. He brought out the Duck Dynasty people. Like, he brought out the main dude with the headband. I haven't watched Duck Dynasty
they
since
all
I was
had
6, so
I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure they
remember
all
his
have
name.
headbands.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
the
all
one with the
headbands.
it's only him. The one with the American. I think it's like Willie
Did he
or Billy or something.
did he have
I don't remember.
Probably
his name.
something super hip.
I think it's like
that.
Billy Robinson. No.
It's Robertson, isn't it?
Yeah,
dad's name
but
is
I know
Billy.
the dad's name is
it?
Phil.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you guys remember Phil Robinson,
Yeah.
he was the one who got in trouble by like the news because he was bashing on the gays and all that because it was very
Whoa.
religious. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I remember
mind
this.
blowing. And
Duck
that's when
Dynasty's crazy.
A&E like
Thought it was
decided to
about ducks.
cut down their TV show. It's because he got all this backlash for hating on the gays and all that because he's like a super religious dude. And when he brought out Phil and the other fucking dude's name who I can't remember to save my life.
Phil
when he brought
Spencer?
No, when he brought them out, he was like, I want everyone to meet my good friends, the Robinsons and all that. And they came out, and the dad literally said like 3 lines. He was like, if you're pro-God, pro-America,
And anti-gay.
listen. He was like, pro-America, pro-gun, I think, and pro-duck hunting. That's the America I want.
Are you
And
fucking
he
serious?
immediately left off stage. Yeah, I swear to God.
You know what I don't understand? Why do like
Women.
No. Why do like Southern people kind of flock towards Trump? Trump's not a Southern person.
That was another thing.
He's not like a.
What's his name? I have to look at his name.
He's a city dude
I was about
for
to say
sure.
that word.
Like he grew up in what? Like probably something like fucking Manhattan or some shit.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
acts like it.
Why is there such a huge rally for Trump in the South? Is it because of like?
I think it's just because he's Republican.
Yeah.
He's like a really
Yeah.
conservative. But
He
that's
Willie,
wasn't,
that's
though.
his name. It's Willie Robinson.
He
That's the
literally
one who I'm thinking.
just
But
recently switched over to Republican to run under the Republican vote.
what did he run under?
I'm pretty sure
in
he was a Democrat.
2016.
He ran as a Republican.
In 2016.
Yes.
What is he
But
trying to run?
before
as?
that, I'm pretty sure he was a Democrat for like his entire life or something like that. I could be
don't know.
wrong, but
Well, also Democrat and Republicans kind of switch sides.
do they?
Yeah, like because
I feel
back
like they do.
back when back during like civil rights and shit, Democrats were the racist ones.
Really?
Were they?
Yeah, they were. Democrats were the racist one. Like they were the ones pushing for like no black rights, no
Yeah,
civil
but
rights.
now the Democrats
Can
are
you
trying
imagine?
to make
Oh my God.
everything all fancy and equal, like they did. Wasn't it the Democrats that did Common Core stuff like that?
Oh man.
I don't know.
I don't know, but that
I'm
was
sure.
such a failure.
'Cause-
Like,
Yeah, it
because
was. It was pretty
we
bad.
all went through Common Core,
Yeah.
right?
Core
And-
4?
Yeah, Core 4, whatever the fuck it was
That
called.
shit was trash.
Yeah, I remember the first year Common Core actually went in. It was our 8th grade year. And remember, you have the LEAP test. And,
Yeah.
you have to pass the LEAP test in order to go into high school
Yep.
and all that. And I remember we were halfway through our week of testing, and one of the teachers kind of spilled. It was like, hey, look, since we are the dummy class, is pretty much what they said. Since we're the dummy class, no matter if any one of these kids pass or fails, everyone is going through high school. So every single that
Were you-
spread like wildfire.
Were you in like a developmental class or something?
Yeah, I was in the since I'm dyslexic, I got it read to me. That was my accommodation. But no,
yeah,
but
yeah, I remember.
but outside of my accommodation class
Yeah,
is
you were
where
fine.
it hurt. Yeah. But no, that's where a teacher spilled it. Not
Okay.
to us in our accommodations class.
Gotcha.
It was just outside.
Wait, does she, when she said that everybody was going to high school, does she mean everybody in your?
In my class, like in my class of 2019 when we were in 8th grade.
Really?
Yes, no
That's-
matter if
why
we
did she? What's the science behind that?
I don't know. I think it was just because we were the dummy class and the principal at the time just
Oh, so
kinda-
you guys were the first one.
we were the first ever
Gotcha.
class to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
experience Common Core at that school.
My
Yeah.
entire school career since I was fucking put into the system, I was completely oblivious to everything that was going on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know. What
High school was
happened.
absolute trash for me, man. I hated every fucking
Yeah,
day
but
of
that
it.
was because of your situation, which I wouldn't really.
But still,
Eh.
it
High school
sucked.
sucked for me too.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
I
had-
didn't
we had
mind
fun
it
days.
because
You went to high school with all your friends. Shut up.
right that and my high school was literally daycare for fucking 14
This
to
is true.
18-year-olds.
This is true, dude.
This is
What?
true.
Wait, what?
True.
I'm not
His
gonna
school
bash
was
the school.
Yeah, like his school was like
It was
Bad.
bad.
Oh wow.
like they never
Like,
had to
literally-
do anything.
I never got a single. No, I take that back. I got a few homework, but it was homework I could do by the time I got into the class the next day, 5 minutes before the teacher asked me. Like that's how easy.
You know what
my
I was doing in
homework
high school? Want to fucking kill myself because I had so much work.
Yeah,
dude.
Like it was ridiculous.
I remember, junior year, my chemistry teacher got really sick, so she wasn't there for like the middle of October till like Christmas break. She wasn't there, and we had just a sub there, and it was busy work the entire time. It was literally just write the vocabulary words in the textbook. That's all it was every day, and we had that. That was like the lunch class, so that class actually ran for like
You had a
2
lunch
hours
class?
or something.
Dude, you
like
got
that.
fucking lucky.
Yeah, I know.
What
Well,
class was that?
Chemistry.
You got fucking lucky, dude.
Aren't we the
I hated
only-
chemistry so much.
But when my teacher was there, she was like one of the few teachers that actually did work. So like I actually did learn how to like balance equations, stuff like that. And that stuff actually kind of helps me out there since I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
chemical cleaner.
yeah.
But like I enjoyed every bit of that when she was actually there. But when she got sick, it was like every other class, just getting a piece of paper saying fill it out, which took me 10 minutes, and I'd have the rest of the hour to do nothing pretty much.
Our
Yeah.
state was the only state. It's the only state to take the LEAP test.
Really?
Yeah, I just
It's
looked it
the
up.
Louisiana
It's normally-
Education Advanced or
Yeah, but it's
something
called
placement.
something else though. It's called, because in Atlanta where I have my cousins, it's called like something else. I can't remember what it is, but it's the same thing.
But every I'm
yeah.
sure that every state has their own standardized testing way of doing shit.
Also,
you know?
but Louisiana's weird because we're under the Napoleonic Code.
What is that?
It's pretty much like the system that Napoleon came, because Louisiana was originally French.
Right, I knew that. Yeah.
It was bought by America.
I know all that story.
Since it was owned by the French.
It also used to be big as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that. Yeah, we went from like
half the
down to
fucking
New
country.
Orleans all the way into fucking Canada.
Yeah. It stopped at Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit.
Stop.
Sorry. The Napoleonic Code was like the French's.
Frenches.
The French's. Is it
What
the
the
French?
The
Frenches.
The Frenches.
The French.
The French.
Anyway,
French
just go with the Frenches.
Code of law.
Yeah.
Right.
That's basically what it is. And since we were originally owned by the French, we
Still abide by
still
that.
abide
code of
by
law?
that. Yeah, we have the weirdest
To
fucking
what
laws.
extent, though?
I don't know.
Like,
Because okay, say
So we have like our own little branch in the law system. Technically,
we essentially have the same laws, I think.
we have
But,
our
like,
own folder.
We
Kind of like me when
we
I'm
go
dyslexic.
by-
I have my own folder.
we go by a different what do you
keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Yeah.
We go by just a different kind of like, I guess I don't know what you'd call it. I don't like
Just our own laws, technically.
They're-
In a
yeah.
way. Yeah.
but yeah, my friend wanted to be a lawyer, and if you wanted to study law, and you wanted to be a lawyer in the state of Louisiana, you'd have to study in Louisiana.
Oh, you can't go
Yeah.
to like a different school and
Yeah.
then.
If you studied law in Louisiana, you wouldn't be able to be a lawyer in any other state.
I was fixing to ask you that. I was like, if you become a lawyer in Louisiana, do you have to go and retake like the bar test in
Yeah.
a different state and all that?
You'd have to go take another fucking course. I mean, that's what my friend wanted to.
That kind of sucks though. That kind of means you have to stay local if you want to do
sucks. But like my friend, he wanted to be a lawyer, and he
I'm
was
back,
thinking
bitches.
he wanted to go to Texas to go through school, because if he ever decided he wanted to move anywhere else in the United States, he'd have to have that degree under a different fucking code, I guess.
That's kinda weird.
Yeah.
I missed all of that,
that. Yeah,
but
because
it's
you
okay.
walked away.
It's okay. Huh? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So, I wrote. Okay, so a lot of these, I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Hang on, boys. Yes.
Oh, we're being quiet. Okay.
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What did he have for topics? Since he left his phone open like a retard. Logan Paul versus KS5, the YouTuber fight. That is a very good topic.
He's definitely gonna want to be here for that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's
Fine.
probably
We'll
something.
wait for him on that
Yeah.
one. What is that? That's a dumb topic, but I know he'll want to be here for that. About
Shit.
drug. Well, I'm gonna start it off. It's about drug dealers, like cutting their product with fentanyl. I think that's how you say that word.
Looking at my topics.
Yes,
No?
because you left your phone unlocked, retard. But so pretty much what he's getting at in that topic, from what I saw, he'll probably come back and correct me.
I don't even know what fentanyl is.
Neither do I. I think it's like a baby powder type of thing, or not a baby powder, but like a baking soda.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Because I know sometimes I think it's
I only
Cocaine.
see it in movies though. I know cocaine,
fentanyl.
fentanyl.
I know
Okay.
I know they cut cocaine with
Baking
gas.
soda.
We're talking about the fentanyl thing.
Yeah.
I have
What is that?
fentanyl.
Yeah. What is that?
Fentanyl is a synthetic opium. So
Oh.
it's made by us and produced by us. So it was actually created. I'm pretty sure it was created by the U.S. government. I want to say that's true, but it's probably not. It was created by some other government.
was
But I know
AIDS.
that it was manufactured here.
Yeah.
Or like manufactured by some establishment to
I have a
become
cool
a
medical
stronger
topic.
opiate. But when they like once they started, I think at one point they were selling it like as when you go ahead and have surgery, they give you pain meds and whatnot, so you can.
Oh, they were
function.
selling it like over the counter.
I don't think they were selling it over the counter, but I think that they were allowing people to have prescriptions for fentanyl.
Are you
okay.
saying that prescription drugs are cut with fentanyl?
Yes,
Oh, I thought you were talking about like street
somewhere.
drugs.
I
No.
think. They both. Once.
Oh,
the-
that's what I
once-
thought you were getting
Yeah,
at
once-
earlier when you
okay,
brought
so
this
it-
up.
I want to say that a lot of the drugs, not a lot, but like some of the opiates that we can get from pharmaceuticals have fentanyl in them and are cut with fentanyl. A lot of, I know, so once the black market and the street got hold of the like recipe to make fentanyl, they started doing it on their own, and then they made a super like strong. I mean, fentanyl's
Potent,
always
I guess, would be
so
the
strong,
word.
but like, huh?
Yeah, I said nothing. Keep going.
So once the street got hold of it and started putting it in their drugs, they were using it in everything.
Okay.
You would think, I think heroin is the main one that they use it in because you can't really tell the difference.
Well, that's because heroin's a painkiller. Because back then, when
Yeah,
heroin
heroin's
was
an
first
opiate.
discovered, I think it was in Germany. I think I did a report
That
on
would
heroin.
be a German thing.
Well, no, I don't think it's Germany. It might have been Ireland. No, it was Ireland. That's what it was.
Wasn't it like developed during the Second World War?
Yeah. So
No clue.
when heroin was developed, it was developed after morphine, but people were noticing how addictive morphine was. So they developed heroin, which is like, it's kind of like
I think
morphine
I-
2.0
yeah.
in a way.
I totally remember.
Yeah.
what you're talking
So, but what they did was they replaced morphine with heroin. But then once they started realizing how
Bad the withdrawal.
bad
and
heroin
shit.
is for you and how extremely more addictive it is than morphine, then they kind of shut it down.
Isn't morphine still addictive?
Yeah,
Oh, for
morphine is
sure.
still
They give that-
extremely
I don't know
addictive,
anything
but
about
morphine
Any
is
opiate is
only
addictive.
But
Okay.
but the
Extremely
way
addictive.
the way how they distribute morphine now, my mom told me this. It's always, and you'll see it in like TV too, because my mom's a nurse.
His mom's a nurse.
Yeah, my
Oh,
mom's
okay.
a nurse. I forgot to. I was fixing to explain that, but my mom's a nurse. The way how they distribute morphine now is, like I said, you can also see it on like TV shows and stuff. It's in like this locked box, right, and it's monitored electrically. So the only person who can give more morphine to the patient would be the nurse who's over him or the doctor, because
Yeah.
they have the key to that box.
Yeah.
It's not like they give it. It's not like they leave it in like syringes laying around just. Fuck, I drew a blank on what chemical is just normally in syringes, but
Oh,
it's not.
penicillin?
Yeah, no, not penicillin.
Saline?
Saline, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what. Because my mom brought home a bag full of saline one time.
Why?
Spray that on my
She
piercing.
just had it.
Isn't it
That's just-
disgusting? Like, isn't it like actually like?
It's just
It's
saltwater.
just salt water to clear like.
You ever like had a saline
tubes.
like nose thing?
saline drip?
Like when
I have a spray for my my piercings.
Piercings?
Yeah.
I think that's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Saltwater.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a cleanser is all saline is. But yeah.
Why did your
it's-
mom bring home a whole bag of saline?
I don't actually know that
was drinking
story,
that shit.
but I do remember
She's
she
taking
called
shots.
me. She called me on
Saline.
our way from work and said, get up, get ready for school because I'm taking you to school. And when she walked in, I was ready. She just had like a big, like a freezer bag, like you know how big the freezer, just
How
a
do
freezer
you know
bag
it was
full of
saline?
saline. And I was like, "What the fuck is that, Mom?" She was like, "Saline." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "I'll tell you later," and then never told me.
All right.
All
yeah, I
right.
know. That's why I think my mom be
I
stealing
wonder what
stuff.
she did with that fucking saline.
I know. That's
She
what I'm
sold
saying.
it on the black market.
I don't think she's.
Dude, you
I
can
know
just-
it's in the storage room.
You can buy
because I
saline
moved into the
online.
pool house, and in the pool house is
Yeah,
a
from
storage
his
room.
mom.
What'd you talk about, my mom?
He said you could buy saline online, and I said yeah.
Yeah,
his
buy it from my mom. Yeah,
All right,
She's
dude.
definitely she's
50
cornered
cents
the
for a
fucking
tube.
market, dude. She's
Quick
cornered the
fix?
fucking market.
yeah. Quick fix of saline. No, it's still in the storage room, because in the pool house.
Can it just stay at like room
Yeah,
temp
it's just salt
forever?
water. That's all it is. Yeah.
I feel like they would refrigerate it or something.
It might be a refrigerator, but it's just like because in my pool house we have a storage section in it too, and I had to go rearrange that storage section when I moved in, and I just found it. It was the freezer bag full of saline. And I was like, oh hey, saline, and then
Very
I just
nice.
kind of put it where
Very
it needed to go.
nice.
It's still in there.
Yeah.
I feel like I had something to say.
You
What?
probably did.
It was about drugs, but I feel like I shouldn't be talking about drugs right now.
It depends on how deep you get into. You can't talk about your own personal drug
Yeah,
usage.
you can't
That's
talk
what I was
about
going to
that.
talk about.
No, you can talk about drugs, but just not your own personal drug usage.
Joe Rogan talks about his drugs.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan's Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we are not Joe
aren't.
Rogan.
So-
We are just 4 teenagers
Can I just say?
in a room.
Never mind.
Or 5. I forgot about Jake in the corner.
Can you say what?
I was just gonna say acid is cool.
I would agree that LSD is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would never take it though.
Oh, did you see the poster for the new SpongeBob movie?
No.
The fuck
Oh my
is
God.
What?
No, hold on.
I feel like
How did we
Super
go
Mega
from
definitely
LSD
Yeah,
talks
they
to
did
a
talk about that.
SpongeBob
That's where I
poster?
got it from. Hold on.
What?
Super Mega always loves SpongeBob, dude.
I don't know.
Matt and
LSD
Ryan from Super Mega.
LSD. We were talking about LSD at work
Dude, it
because I'm too far away from the mic.
Yes.
fucking insane. Look at that. That's the poster.
What?
Look at the top.
They were talking about that. They were
Yeah, they
like,
were talking
is it,
about
What is it?
Is it like
I don't know if you saw it.
is it like
You got Supreme.
fucking SpongeBob on LSD the whole time?
I don't know.
I don't know
but that
what
sounds
that is.
fucking great.
Oh
What
my
if it
god,
is?
this shit is
What
making
if-
my eyes move.
Dude, what if
Like if you look at it a weird way, your
Oh, dude,
fucking
you love
eyes.
LSD then.
Dude. No, LSD scares me though.
Really? Why?
Yeah, it's just the fact that. Wait, LSD is acid, right? I don't want to
Yeah,
get my
yeah,
drugs.
yeah, it's the
I
same.
didn't want to get my drugs fucked up.
I'd
No, it
get
just
fucked up from
scares me
drugs.
The drugs
because
fuck you up.
yeah, I know that. No, it just scares me because I've heard like a few stories just about how people have taken LSD and then it's like mentally broke them.
yeah,
afterwards.
like they never go back
Yeah,
to their
that's always
you
just
know?
kind of freaked me out.
I've always been scared because
That's
I'm
because
a
they're dumb.
I'm a super
Right.
anxious and scared person in my everyday life.
Yeah.
So I feel like giving me something that could possibly up the ante, I can't do it, dude. And especially something that can harm me for the rest of my life. I don't know how true that is. I don't
Well-
know like how often that happens or like the
If-
frequency, but
If you get real LSD and you take it in a safe place where you know you're safe,
Mhm.
you know you won't, like if you take it in a fucking, I don't know,
Alleyway
some
or
random,
some
yeah,
shit,
some like
yeah.
in like an alleyway or like a fucking
I mean,
restaurant
like,
or some
friend's
shit.
house.
Yeah, like if you,
Like-
if you just,
Why are we on
Here's how
alleyway,
you take
dude? This isn't
LSD, in my
heroin.
opinion.
I'm just saying.
You take here's how I would take it. I'd bring some
go
of my
to a
friends
Denny's.
over. Go to a Denny's.
I'd
no,
sit in my Danny's.
no. You go to you take it at your place, but before you take it, it kind of helps if you have a kid on the way. So you get a bunch. No, listen. Let me explain. Let me explain. So, because you know how like new parents on their way there, they have baby safety stuff. Like they put baby safety in the outlets and the drawers and stuff like
yeah,
that.
you're right.
You
Okay.
baby proof the entire room that you're in. Pop that shit, you're good.
Couldn't you just baby proof the whole room without having a kid on the way, or do you have to have a kid on the way to be doing this?
It would make sense to have a kid on the way though.
Well,
that way, when you invest all that fucking money into
But what if I just like to
baby-proof
trip
it-
all the time?
Yeah, fine.
If
Just
you-
do one room then. Don't
Yeah.
do
If
the
you take
entire
it,
house.
if you take it, like you'll be safe. Pretty much, as long
I'm
as you
gonna
don't,
sneeze.
You can't guarantee that.
as long as you don't live on a fucking bed of knives, I'm
Did
sure
you just
you'll be
sneeze
good.
I
into the
told you I
fucking
was
mic?
gonna sneeze into the mic by the end of the fucking thing.
What the fuck, dude? This
Like-
one is chaos.
You'll
They
be.
come in threes.
What the fuck, dude? Who are you?
Because it doesn't.
It's fucking.
I feel like it keeps you. Yeah, it is hot in here.
Okay. Anyways,
It
continue.
keeps you in a like you still have your state of mind. It's just kind of like okay,
An altered state of mind.
like I can't talk about my personal experiences. Never mind. All right. Well, it's a real as long as you get something that you know is acid
Yeah.
and you do it
you
in a
can
safe
buy like
place.
test kits over the counter.
Yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy test. You can have them delivered to your fucking house.
Really?
You can
Yeah.
have acid delivered to your fucking house
Yeah,
if you
you
really
can. I
wanted
didn't know
to.
you could do that.
Crazy. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can buy them on Amazon.
You can buy
You can buy test.
You can buy
Anything on the black
anything on
market.
Amazon.
You can buy test
You can buy a
kits.
55-gallon drum of sex lube on Amazon.
would know.
That's fucking awesome.
He would know. Wouldn't
should
he?
get that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't search 55-gallon drum of sex
just
lube.
look-
I watched.
you just
I
wanted-
watched Cow Chop. You
You
know
just
Cow
wanted
Chop.
lube,
Yeah.
period.
I
have a
watched.
shirt.
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, I know. I remember first time I ever saw you, you had a Cow Chop shirt
Yeah.
on. No, there was a video where they bought it and they just played with it
That's
for a whole
fucking
night.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'd
That
fuck
was
it.
before like James and all. And,
I'd
like,
fuck it.
A few of them
You'd
left.
fuck it. You'd fuck the.
The 55-gallon drum.
What are you gonna?
I'm sticking my dick right in
You're
that
gonna cut a hole in
55-gallon
it?
drum. I don't even
No,
need
there's
to.
a hole on the top. That's
Yeah, I don't even
definitely.
need
No,
to.
Is it
I
big
deal
enough?
with 55-gallon
Is it
drums
small
like
enough?
every day at work. No,
He knows.
There's a hole
He
big
knows.
enough for a dick, easily.
What if?
I don't know about
that
this
would
one, guys.
hurt.
I don't know about this
Because
one.
what if
Oh,
you
you're
go
too
too
tiny?
hard? You
It'll
crush
fit.
your
No.
testicles between your body and the fucking drum.
No, well, I mean, like you mount it like on top is what you would do. It's not like
Because what position you?
you get on
Like
it.
this?
So you get on it and then you
get
do
on
a
it.
Superman is what you do. You know what I mean?
We just-
like
Put it on
I
the
just-
ground and you just
I just
yeah,
assume
that's what you do.
I just assume that you plank.
No, you do it
on it.
I'll demonstrate.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna do it for the audio listeners. There's no video for this, but whatever. He's laying on a chair.
Oh, dude.
He's planking on a chair.
Yeah.
He look. You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
You fucked a 55-gallon drum of lube before, haven't
55-gallon
you?
drum of citric acid is what I fucked.
Sulfuric acid. Like,
Man,
we
oh
do
my
fuck
God.
with sulfuric
No
acid.
cock
do you
left.
guys Do you guys know who what was it?
I'm a
Another
chemical
acronym.
cleaner, by the way. I deal with all a bunch
Official
of
Duck
acids
Studios.
and base.
Yeah.
Official Duck Studios. Do you guys know them?
Official duck. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
Wait,
see
what
the
are y'all
videos?
talking about?
Official Duck Studios.
What
they
is
did.
that?
It's their YouTube channel. They just do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of like
I've heard the name.
yeah, kind of like Couch Up, I guess. But it's just this guy. I'm pretty sure he's an electric engineer because he's fucking insane.
Most of them are.
Yeah. There was a video where they got a bunch of bottles and they took. What was it? Sorry. Yeah. I was kind of like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They got a bunch of bottles and they got I think it was liquid fire. Liquid something.
Liquid ice?
No, it was liquid fire. It was definitely a flame.
What the fuck is liquid fire?
It's some type of acid. But they just got a bunch of shit, put it in like bottles, and then they
just
filled
fucked
it up, and then they capped it and left it there for a week.
Okay.
And then they came back and they just like took it all out and shit. And it was burnt. Like they put like t-shirts in it or something.
Oh, they put like stuff
So-
in the bottles to see like,
Yeah.
oh, a week
Would,
later.
would that channel ever do something called like a hot knife shit?
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
With dildos.
Oh.
Yeah, they did it with dildos.
So they
Huh.
take like
They did
the-
it with an Xbox.
What is it called? I kind of want to watch
Official Duck Studios. They're
Official
fucking
Duck
wonderful.
Studios.
They one time there was one video they bought like 6 fog machines and they put them in their house and they
just fogged up
they
the
just,
whole fucking
they
thing.
literally hotboxed their entire house. They have
Dude,
a
let-
2-story house.
Let us 3 in that bitch, and we'll do a better job.
They got like those toy lightsabers you get at Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
Like you couldn't see like this is as far as you could
that's
see.
fucking dope.
Like an inch in front of your face, but then you could see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Save
yeah.
that because we have to post that so that people know.
Yeah, there's got to be a hole on top of it.
Yeah.
Because
So
there's
that he
actually
can fuck
two.
it.
There's 2 holes on top of it
For people
adjacent
who don't
from each
understand
other.
what's happening.
2 holes. What's the second
Are-
hole?
Well, so when you vacuum
mouth?
stuff,
Okay,
when
wait.
you vacuum stuff, you can't have just one hole on it because if you say you put a hose in
There's
on
no
one hole
oxygen
and
to,
there's
like,
only
allow the
one
things
hole,
to flow.
it would create a vacuum instead of it sucking it out evenly. So it would create a vacuum, and then when you
Oh.
cut that suction off, it would implode on itself.
Well, this is exploding.
Well, it would,
This is
it
imploding.
would go in and then go out. Is
Yeah.
what it
Okay,
would do.
so have you ever guys seen that video? It's like what would happen if we nuked a city?
No.
By what's his name?
I don't know.
Kurt.
Oh, in a nutshell.
I
or
think
something.
No,
I
saw
saw
one-
like that in my recommended, but I was like, I'm gonna watch that when I
Fucking
get
crazy.
home, and then I never found it.
I saw
again.
one by a guy. I'm pretty sure his name is like Kerr something. It starts with a K. It's a weird name.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's-
in a nutshell.
Yeah. Is it?
It's because they have that long name. It's like Kyrgyz. Something.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
That's good.
I love it.
It's that really long name, and then they have like hyphen in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And then they do science videos.
Okay. Their videos are really nice.
I love science.
Jake sent me a video a while back of like a video that they made about life and like what happens when you die and everybody's just living the same. Everybody
Egg.
Ooh,
the
can we
egg
talk
theory.
about
Yeah.
that in a second?
That is fucking awesome.
that is really cool.
and that's
I love
basically Logic's album.
Oh, that's my favorite. I haven't heard I haven't listened to Logic's any of new stuff because I'm gonna be honest. I think new Logic total shit. To be honest, but old
He
Logic.
just raps about being bilingual.
That's all he does.
bilingual.
I figured that out on Bobby
whatever.
Tarantino too.
Biracial.
All he talks about is being biracial and how people can't tell if he's white or black. His family shitting on him the entire time, or just being poor and how he's rich, or in how he used to not smoke weed and now he does. That was all of Bobby Tarantino too.
One of his I think it's the song John Wick or some shit like that. Or no, it wasn't John Wick. It was what's the actor's name? I can't even fucking think of him.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He named a song
song.
Keanu Reeves, and
That's on
Bobby Tarantino too.
no, it's on Confession of a Dangerous Mind. That's what that song is on.
that's-
That's one of his new albums.
that
I
one
listened to
slapped.
that song.
I didn't
I
think he
loved
did.
it.
He
I loved
referenced
it.
that. He was like, yeah, it wouldn't be a Logic song unless I.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did.
unless
I
talked about-
loved that Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. That was a really good.
I only listened
album.
to that song.
The only song I
song.
listened to that was Homicide, which was him and Eminem, and I
fucking
wanted
love
that
that
back
one. That
when
was-
Logic was still an underground rapper, I guess
Yeah,
is what he
yeah.
would be.
I think
back
they
in like
They go together really well.
they
Yeah.
did, but I mean I liked the song, I did, but it
We
wasn't
overplayed
what
the
I
fuck out of
wanted
it.
it to be.
We overplayed the fuck out of it though.
We did. Same thing with Bobby Tarantino too. We overplayed the fuck out of Bobby Tarantino so much it felt like the entire album
Indica Badu.
was one. It felt like that entire album or fucking what's it's not an album. What
An
is
EP?
it? Yeah, no, it's not an EP. It's something else.
It's an EP.
Was it? Fuck, whatever.
Single.
No, there's more songs on it.
But yeah, EP. It would be.
Well, whatever the fuck it was. We overplayed it so much to where it just felt like those 5 or something songs was one big fucking song that never ended.
Yeah, I agree.
But like old Logic, like Under Pressure, Incredible True Story, the first Bobby Tarantino, the Everybody album.
I hated that album. Everybody.
Everybody.
I hated
But
it.
that's the one that I wanted to talk about with because the story, all of his albums tell a story.
It was a really cool story.
But the Everybody album story was a dude who was like on his way home and he got shot on like the curb. Like someone just point blank shot him, robbed him, same thing. But he died and went to purgatory basically. And who he's talking to is he's talking to God.
Neil
And God
deGrasse
is
Tyson.
explaining to him. God is like, yo, dude, what's poppin'? I remember last time you were here. And he was like, last time I was here, what do you mean? And he was like, well, what life is pretty much, it is a reset button every time you die. You basically live as every single human being on planet Earth and more. And he was like, the fuck? And he's like, yeah. And once you live as every single human being from then and until the end of time,
Then you can be one of them.
then you become God, like me.
That's the
I
egg
hope
theory.
that's so true, dude.
Yeah.
I want to be a god so bad.
But
Earth
that
is just
blows
an
my
egg,
mind.
or the universe is
because-
an egg.
Because think about it.
Huh?
Once we turn 70 something, fucking, I don't know when the hell we die. I'm gonna say like 84.
I'm gonna die like fucking 30,
84.
dude. I'm
Say
not
I
even-
died
I'm
at
not even
84
fret.
and I went to purgatory, right?
Yeah.
I saw that fucker God. And he was like,
That motherfucker, dude.
I saw him. And he told me that shit that I heard on this album back in 2016 or whenever it came out, like fucking 50 something years ago. Or like 70 years ago
Yeah.
or whatever. And he tells me exactly what I heard then. I look at that smug motherfucker. I'd be like, so you mean to tell me
I gotta do this shit again?
I'm going to end up reliving this moment 4 different times because there's 4 of you fuckers in here.
Yeah.
That blows my... I love that theory. That's how...
5.
Huh?
Well, 4 more.
No, relived it as me.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've already
4
done
more
your time
counted
with
you
you.
guys.
Now you gotta be Jenna, then you gotta be me.
Yeah,
and
then I got to be Jenna, then I got to
So-
be Troy, Chase, and Jake.
If Jake stood up right now and beat the shit out of one of you.
I technically stood up, beat the shit out of
Wait,
myself in
wouldn't-
a way.
Wouldn't we have all? Because
We all would have done it technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it blows my mind.
wait,
The singularity.
It's just
Wait.
it's fucking mind
wait.
blowing.
When I'm fucking, does that mean I'm
You're
fucking
fucking
myself?
yourself.
That's
technically.
fucking gay.
I don't think it's gay. I
How
think
is that
it's just
gay,
a
though?
form
That's
of
gay.
How is
masturbation.
that gay?
No, no,
Is
no, no,
your
no.
universal
no, no, no,
self
no, no. Listen,
a male?
listen.
Yeah.
It's not gay. I just said something amazing. It's not gay. It's a form of masturbation. Boom. Problem solved.
Masturbation's gay.
There you go.
Yeah, which
Masturbation's
counts as
not
gay.
gay.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah, it
Touching
is.
dick is gay.
But it blows my mind.
Dude,
because
I've never-
Not only would I
Dude.
be.
Let me tell you something. right now. I'm gonna spit this right here.
All right, go ahead. Spit it.
Never once have I touched my own dick.
False.
Ever.
False. I watched you. I was in the closet. I watched it happen.
We share the same bed, dude. You
Yeah.
can't lie.
Where were you at?
Wait.
In the fucking corner.
Yo, this did
beating
not
his
go
dick.
as well as I thought it would.
Yeah.
You guys ever jerked off with your hand that's not your dominant hand?
Yeah, one dude at work was
I did
telling
it
me how
one
he does
time.
it left-handed backstroke. I
Okay,
swear to God, he
okay.
told me
Oh
that.
no,
Okay.
no! I've tried that with my dominant hand.
I can't do the backstroke. No, you know what I did to replace the
Butterfly
backstroke? You know what I did to replace the backstroke. This has been some dough. I bought me a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a
Do you
fleshlight.
guys,
We
do you
talked
guys
about
remember
that.
the first time you've jerked off?
Yeah, I was like
Yep.
12.
Jesus Christ,
Yep.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know how old I
I
was.
was like 12 too.
I remember.
Or like
I remember I discovered pornography before I started beating my dick, though.
same.
Oh yeah, I was.
No. I
Started
discovered the
beating your dick
masturbation
before you
first.
discovered pornography? How did
Yeah.
you do that as a
how did you do
12-year-old?
that?
Social media was I was. Able
Oh,
to,
you
like,
just looked
look
at girls in bikinis?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I just looked at Jake Paul.
Oh, man.
Just rippling
J-
muscles.
Oh,
I can't believe
J-Law,
the
I mean.
KS5 or KSI. I almost said
Oh, yeah.
KS5.
okay. Let me.
Big-
I got.
That was one of
I got
his
it.
topics.
I know
I got
you
this
got that topic. That's why I pulled it
All right,
up.
boys. So we're gonna talk about this. So, how do you guys feel about Logan Paul and KSI YouTubers getting into boxing?
I honestly think it's just another way for them to make money.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah,
100%.
because-
110%. I mean, you got to
They
make
see-
money makes the
They
world go
see
round.
the
You know what I mean?
capital and the opportunity, and they're definitely
I
taking
mean,
it.
wasn't their first fight like that was staged?
It was.
It was
It was
a
fake.
draw.
Was it?
Everyone thinks it was. I don't know
It
if
was a
it
draw,
was
I know
though,
that for
but
sure.
it ended up in a draw.
It was a draw because it was rigged to be a draw. Because
How
so
do
they
you
could
know
be
that?
like, fight two, see who's gonna win. Actually
Oh,
win.
is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Is that why they're doing this? But that was like, was that a year or 2 years ago? It had to have been a year.
No idea.
It was a year, I think.
Year and a half.
I want to look up the first.
Jenna
fight.
said 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she really
have to let
keeps
her
up
back
with
in.
YouTubers. You should probably tell her that. Anyways,
Oh, you want to pause?
no, we don't have to pause.
I kind of pissed. I got kind of pissed though.
I have
Yeah,
to
we
piss
can
too.
pause.
Yeah, we're gonna pause.
Yeah, I can go smoke.
Yeah.
It is getting fucking hot in here too.
Yeah. We'll take
Yeah.
a break.
I'll take a
We will
break.
be back in a split second because you guys probably won't even.
No one's
Notice.
gonna watch it, but still.
No, nobody's just gonna notice.
Oh,
have to
you'll
cut
just
all
cut
this
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
I want to pause it though, so I don't have to cut as much.
Are we good?
All right. Yeah, we're good now.
I be farting too much, so if you smell that, my bee. Is it good?
The hot box.
That's why it's hot in
That's
here.
what we should call our podcast. The hot box.
I feel like that's already taken.
Fuck. Everything is already taken, dude.
Stiff socks is already taken. That's you know Trevor Wallace, the guy who does like the frat boy.
Yeah.
That's his podcast. That's
Fuck
the
it.
name of his podcast. Is
Fuck it.
Stiff Socks.
Fuck. That guy fucks.
Trevor Wallace.
I don't know. I just like that.
That guy fucks.
I
Or
just like
Stiff
that.
Socks.
That like that saying. I guess you
You know why they're
that guy
stiff, huh?
fuck. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I had to.
Okay, so
Fuck
do
with
I
the shit.
continue talking about the Juggernaut?
I don't know what you were talking about before.
I was talking about the Juggernaut
I feel like
suit.
all of this is gonna get cut out anyway.
Yeah.
It might.
I was talking about how the Juggernaut suit has the music playing and how I just wanted to try it when I
It's
get
so
home.
cool because if you're standing next to the Juggernaut, you can hear the muffled music.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that in the trailer or whatever. Like at
The
one point they
live
had-
action trailer.
Yeah, wasn't it like the?
Yeah, it was Enter Sandman by
Yeah.
Metallica.
It's playing Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
On the
I,
Juggernaut?
well, that's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
go ahead and say
I know
probably.
you can. I know there's a skip song button, so
Yeah.
I feel like there's multiple songs in there, but I don't know if Intern Sandman is in there though.
A skip
are you-
song button in the
Yeah, there's
Juggernaut
a
suit?
skip
That's
song
so
button.
cool.
Because I think
Juggernaut's
it
awesome.
lasts until you either run out of ammo or you die. I think is how long it
I
lasts.
fucking that entire kill streak is
Shit.
just fucking dope. I feel like it does. Does it give you 100 points for a kill?
Yeah, it's like 15 kills. Well, I know you can. There's a perk in perk 2 slot where it goes because they're normally kill streaks, so it's 15 kills to
Point
get
man?
it. Or point man, or they go to score streaks, which is kills plus going for the objective and collecting tags and all that.
I wouldn't use point man.
There's so many better perks than point man to
Ghost.
go for.
I
I
feel
always
like-
run ghost. I never take it off.
I feel like in this Call of Duty, I've noticed that the perks, like in every other Call of Duty I've
Are
played.
you gonna say the perks are useless?
Yeah,
They're definitely not.
I don't. I
110%.
actually, I will give
not.
you this: tune-up and overkill.
I run
And-
I use
Overkill.
overkill.
I don't use overkill.
Overkill
but
is 2 primaries.
EOD as well is pretty good.
I don't use scavenger.
I don't use scavenger because you have the ammo box.
Yeah, I use the ammo. Ooh.
Especially when you get your specialist
mic,
to where
I'm
you
sorry.
can pick 2. ammo box, dead silence, or ammo box and stopping powder rounds and dead silence.
Stopping power rounds and dead silence.
I always have dead silence as
You just touched your dick.
No, I touched it from the
he-
boxers to scoot it over. I
No,
didn't
he
actually
grabbed that
touch
shit.
my dick.
At one point, I think I saw him like kind of like jerk it a little.
No, I just had to move it over because these jeans are so fucking
Jacob,
tight.
you're jerking the ween?
No,
He's
I'm not
jerking
playing pocket
He's
pool.
jerking the ween on the
jerking
pod,
the ween
dude.
on the
Pocket
pod.
pool, dude. If you're gonna say it, say
Pocket
it
pool?
discreetly. Pocket pool.
And he hits the 8-ball into the pocket.
Oh, no, I hit the cue ball in the pocket.
Oh, that's a scratch.
That was
That's funny.
What the fuck?
I'm looking at something my sister sent me. Okay,
Oh.
so
Ween, jerking the ween.
let's get into something else.
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Oh, I
So-
know. We could talk about it's still gonna be Call of Duty related. This
Anyway,
Call of Duty.
so
no,
what
wait,
we're
listen, listen. This Call of Duty is getting like bashed for the campaign because
Is it?
Yeah, because Jake said it's banned in Russia
Yeah,
because
it is.
you know
Because it's
how-
anti-Russia
right.
propaganda,
But
dude.
it's also it's being bashed by our politics because it's saying how like Americans are always the hero of war, but then like when we go overseas and we fuck shit up over there because like in this one you play like a fucking lieutenant, Navy SEAL, whatever, for part of the story, and you're helping out the rebels because the Russians are taking over. Like, it's in a made-up country, but it's basically fucking
Urzikstan.
Iraq. Yeah, Urzikstan. That's the made-up country it's in. It's in, like, the Red Sea or whatever by Russia
Wait,
or some shit.
well,
Did you say Kyrgyzstan or
That's what it's
Urzikstan.
called.
Urzikstan?
Urzikstan.
Okay, so that's
Well,
actually a
the
made-up
plot-
place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's made up.
It's
Sorry,
fictional.
Ergs.
Yeah.
Urz's.
Oh, and there's a mission in it where one of the main heroes who your lieutenant plays as, she's like the leader of the rebels and all that. Well, there's a mission where you play as
Farah.
her as a little girl. Yeah, her name's Farah. And when she's a little girl, Russia invades with like chemical warfare and all that, and
Yeah.
her mom got killed, her dad got killed, and she's just running around trying to just get out with her brother. And it's like really dark and kind of fucked up because when her dad gets killed,
I love
she's
it.
in she's in her home, and a Russian soldier walks in, just blasts her dad with a shotgun, and is trying to kill these two 8-year-olds.
What?
And it's a really good story. Like, I know that
I love
part
it.
isn't
Doesn't sound
amazing.
like too good of a story, boys.
No,
I
it's
love
a
it.
really
I mean-
good story,
I mean,
but that's
on-
like one of the
I've-
dark parts.
I've seen a bunch of people say that it's really good. I don't doubt that it really is, but
But-
they did up the ante.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to like the whole being banned in Russia thing, and like people getting angry about the politics of it, like it's a fucking video game, dude.
Right,
Like,
but that's like the same thing with like
in the end, though, every other Call of Duty, like
Russia is the main.
yeah, like it's nothing new.
But
There's
then
a
if
reason
you
we
look
didn't
at-
fight China.
Hmm?
There's a reason we didn't fight China.
Yeah, we're trying to be friends with China.
What's wrong
But
with
in
China?
Battlefield 3, you fight China, and you also go to Iraq.
China.
In Battlefield 3,
Well,
because
the whole plot to fucking Modern Warfare is you play as a CIA agent.
well, you play as two people. You
Yeah.
play as the Navy SEAL lieutenant who I talked about, who's in
Wait,
Urzikstan.
Modern Warfare, like as
The
in
new
one or COD
2019
4?
one,
new
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Alex, he's a CIA agent.
Yeah.
He.
Or not CIA, British intelligence, whatever their CIA
Oh no,
is.
he is CIA.
No, I thought he
wouldn't
was
it be
British.
B-
That's
BIA?
Kyle.
Oh,
is
Kyle,
British.
that's right. We're talking about Alex. Yeah, that's right. That's the guy who I was talking about. And
I don't know what Kyle
Urzikstan.
is. I thought Kyle was a cop.
He's British special intelligence.
Okay. Well, the Alex is a CIA agent, and he goes to help the, I guess, what would
They're
you-
just the rebels of
Insurgents.
Urzikstan. Yeah,
the
whatever they're
insurgency
called.
of Urzikstan because they're fighting against the terrorist group because they don't like how they're giving them a bad name, but
Yeah.
also they're fighting against the Russians because the Russians,
have the chemical warfare.
yeah, they wanted, they were like, I'm taking that land, and then they did with chemical warfare, which is a war crime.
Yeah.
They committed war crimes, and they didn't like that much.
And they manufactured it in their that country too.
Yeah,
The chemical warfare.
and there were
That's
like,
Chemical weapons.
yeah, chemical weapons. My bad.
and I mean, there were Russians in the game, like Nikolai. He was like,
But he was a friendly Russian.
yeah,
Wait,
because
Nikolai's in this game?
yeah, Nikolai's in the game, not the zombies.
Not
one.
Zombies
But he-
Nikolai.
I
The
think he
one
was
in
from-
Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, he was the helicopter pilot.
I never
Yeah.
played the Modern Warfare.
What
campaigns.
the fuck?
Dude, the only campaign I've ever played is Black Ops 1.
I was about to say it was probably Black Ops 1, but that was a dope ass campaign.
I played that shit on the Wii,
was.
too.
The fuck?
Fucking right, dude.
And
Anyways,
Catch me
continue
at
about
11 years old in the living room on Christmas morning, like, fucking shooting people with the motion sensor Wii shit. Like,
Oh my
they had a little
God.
dock and everything you could put the controllers in, and, like, it was a gun
I would have
shape.
shot myself with that Wii controller.
I
God.
probably should have, but at the time, it was really fun, because back then I didn't have, like, any online gaming console or
Right.
anything like that. When a new Call of Duty came out, I was like, a new campaign.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that shit.
the
But anyways,
My
about
uncle-
Alex and the
Okay.
chemical warfare. You got off topic.
that
Yeah.
I didn't want to spoil anything, but that's pretty much what
Yeah, that's
what
the
happens.
gist
Yeah.
of the story.
That's like the plot.
But another mission that everyone was getting touchy about was like the second mission of the game. This I don't think this would spoil anything because
mission.
this. Are you thinking about the one I'm thinking about?
I don't
Is
think
it
they
the
are.
one where you-
London.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The townhouse.
No, not townhouse. The one right before that.
Oh, Piccadilly.
Yes. So there's
Fuck
a mission.
Piccadilly.
There's a mission.
I hate
The
that
second
map.
mission in the game. It's not going to spoil anything because it's fucking getting you right into the story about what's going on. But they're in London and they're in like what's that? It's like the famous statue with a roundabout and all that. Forgot the name of it, but
In
it's in
Piccadilly,
it.
yeah.
It's literally Piccadilly.
Is that what it is?
No, but like
It's
I
the
don't.
map,
It
Piccadilly.
probably,
It's
yeah.
a campaign. Yeah, it's in Piccadilly. But what happens is you play as Kyle, which is a British special intelligence, and they're getting intel about the Russian chemicals being in London.
Yeah.
And what goes down is he spots them in a van, and then all hell breaks loose. A whole terrorist attack happens. Terrorists are coming out, killing civilians. It's like the No Russian mission from Modern Warfare 2, but you are the cop stopping the actual fucking terrorist instead of you. It was just a controversial mission because it showed
Half the campaign was
the whole campaign was controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
trying to
remember
talk about.
hearing like somebody from I think it was IGN or something. He was like, I don't like the campaign because I grew up in a London townhouse and that's scary.
I lived in a townhouse in Atlanta for like 4 years of my lifetime. Not once did I fucking think, oh my God, the CIA is going to kick down my door and think that I'm doing some fucked up
Define
shit.
townhouse for people who don't know what a townhouse is.
A townhouse is basically it's like an apartment, but very vertical, if that makes sense. So you have,
So just an apartment.
in a way, kind of, but they're multiple, like, next to each other.
So
Like,
an
you
apartment
remember,
complex.
kind of. You remember that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward moved into a Squidward neighborhood?
Yeah.
It's basically a bunch of Squidward houses stacked really close to each other, and it's very vertical. So, like, you walk in, living room.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be
No.
like those.
They live in like
They're
San
very
Fran,
tiny.
dude.
They're about, I don't know how big this room is, but you walk in, living room is about this and this, but from that door to there, I know no one can see me doing this, but I'm trying to explain it to just you two.
Yeah.
From about that door to that door,
God, what happened?
I hit the table with my knee.
Earthquake.
But from that door, I've said it 3 times. From that door to that door, it would be stairs, and you would go up, but past the stairs.
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Everybody
yeah.
hates Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a townhouse
I
is.
just
pretty much.
assumed
Yeah.
it was like you it's like you rent out rooms in just a large house.
Everybody hates
That is
Chris.
a type of
You ever seen that
townhouse.
show?
no.
That's
Everybody hates Chris. Is this gonna get copyright now?
I hope not.
No, because
Fuck.
you suck.
Shit.
The Everybody Hates
You have a
Chris
beautiful
townhouse
voice.
is a type of townhouse. But the one we lived in, it was just one big house like that. Like
Yeah.
there was no apartments in it.
Yeah.
But not once did I think in my townhouse, like what Chase was saying about that IGN dude, not once did I think the CIA is going to kick down my fucking door and go, Bravo 6, we're going dark, kill the power, come in there with lasers and fuck my family up.
Because you live in the United States.
Fuck my
Damn
family.
right.
Okay, that's really fucked up to say. It's not because you live in the United States, but like, when has that ever happened outside of a video game?
That's
Oh,
what I'm
dude,
saying.
nothing-
like, why
nothing
would that?
So
happens
people
I
are
think
actually like
that.
genuinely concerned that shit like this would actually happen. I don't
Fuck
understand.
yeah. People have always been
No,
concerned
they're just
like that.
they were just kind of like this game is too realistic. I don't like killing real people.
Can't you shoot babies in the game?
Well,
no,
yeah, you
so
lose,
in
but-
that townhouse mission, in that same townhouse
But
mission,
yeah, you can.
it's an actual like living townhouse.
I've seen a lot of the like gameplay.
Right, but in that townhouse mission, it's like an actual living. There are people living in this house, but they're also doing terrorist like fucking CIA wall blueprints how they're gonna plan out their next attack.
And they're giggling.
So, like in the house, you go in, you go, Bravo 6, you're going dark. You know, they do everything. They're taking people out. And there's a nursery up there, and the baby's crying in the cradle.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I've heard this mission be described.
now-
like
I
400
accidentally
times.
shot the mom when she was running to save her
Right,
baby.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you shoot a civilian, it shuts the game down. Or it's like it restarts the mission. It's like failed, killed a civilian. Can't do that. Big no-no.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. Keeps it humane in a way.
In a way.
In
yeah.
a way.
Not this one.
But Captain Price, the main hero who you follow, he says someone shut that baby up. It doesn't mean kill the fucking baby.
What does he mean
okay?
then? What do you
He
mean,
just
Captain
means
Price?
because you're not
He
supposed
means
to kill the
stab the
mother
baby.
either. He just
Smother it.
Stab the
no. He
Stab
just
that
gets the
fucking
mom.
baby.
He's basically saying someone to get the mom to calm the baby down. But if you go up and shoot that
Bravo
baby,
6,
it
stab
shuts
that
the game down and
fucking
says,
baby.
dude, are you serious right now? You just killed a baby. Like it literally says that, and then it restarts the mission.
I'd never
You
kill a
shoot
baby.
him and like everybody turns, bruh.
Yeah, it's like insane, bro moment. Why you fucking did that? No.
Yeah. Can't believe you just shot a baby, dog.
I mean,
Come on.
the campaign is very controversial. Controversial.
There was a video of this dude. It was just some Instagram video somebody sent me, and it was just the baby crying, and it was like somebody recorded on their phone them fucking like playing the game.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they were
and he
like,
shot the
yeah, they
baby?
shot the baby.
Yeah.
The caption was like,
Are you
"This
serious?"
Stupid retard won't shut the fuck
Oh
up."
yeah, I see. I saw that. Stupid.
I can't say the actual word, so I used an equally offensive word.
Yeah.
To-
I like that. But it blows my mind how people just think video games are so controversial. Like, video game is a type of relief. Just a
Video game.
video
is
video
a type
game,
of
not.
relief.
I can't.
Well,
speak.
yeah, I see video games as a really. I think it's the best way to tell a story, and then it's great stress relief because what's better than shooting people in the face?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
In a video game, not like going out
Look,
there and be
look,
like,
look, look.
bah, bah. You know what I mean?
So, oh shit. So, when it comes to like video games and like story
dropped his
video
vape.
games, I did. I like the whole like. Every once in a while, I like to play like a good campaign. You know, shit like that, like a good story mode. But like, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where like you're about to eat some food, and like you're about to. You know that moment when you sit down to eat some food and you try to find like something really good to watch?
yeah, I do that all the time.
Never once. Yeah. Never once have I
porn?
sat down and ate while I was playing a game.
Well,
You
okay,
don't.
that's
No one
different.
sits down and
Because-
eats to play a game.
Because like you're not gonna that. Just because you're eating doesn't make the story any better. Like
I beg to differ.
because like yeah, you could sit through a good movie, but like I see because if you're playing
Or
a
you
video
could
game,
eat
you're
while you
part
sit
of the
there.
story. You're not only watching.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I was gonna
outside.
say.
Yeah.
I like good campaigns, like a really good campaign. The first one, not the other two. Metro 2033. If you,
That game's hard as fuck.
it's
is
hard as
hard.
fuck, but it is such a good story. The short and simple story about it is the Cold War actually ended with U.S. bombing Russia, like nuclear, like hitting Russia with nukes, and Russia couldn't get theirs off in time or something. Or they might have got their off, but I just know it's a nuclear wasteland in Russia right now.
Is it only in Russia?
That's where it takes place. You play as a Russian.
But what about the rest of the world?
It doesn't explain. I just know that you're in Russia.
So many unanswered questions.
Yeah, they don't explain. They probably do, but I was so like,
You were like 12.
I was just like, oh my god, monsters in Russia. I was like, that's cool. I didn't pay
Monsters
attention.
in Russia?
I tried to replay it, but I couldn't get behind how bad the graphics looked. I was like, my brain. But but it was such a good story. And what I like to think about video games, especially with campaigns, they're video books or movies that you're interacting with. Like,
Yeah.
you know how Netflix is trying to do that thing with, I'll use the
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch. I was going to use the Bear Grylls one because that was the last one I did.
Really?
But Bandersnatch.
I never watched that
They
one.
put Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix.
Really?
What?
Yeah, you can play Minecraft Story
Dude,
Mode
I'm
on
going to
Netflix.
do that. Like as soon as I get home, I'm playing Minecraft Story
I'm
Mode
gonna
on
call you.
Netflix.
I'm gonna call you 6 if you do it, you little 6-year-old. But
He just said he'd call me 6 if I did it, but he called me 6 anyway. What the fuck, Jacob?
you 6.
I'm not 6.
They have Dan
Right,
the
you're
Diamond
7.
Minecart in that game. You can't tell me that's not fucking cool.
Dude, do they have emerald
Dan-
swords or no?
If that's
I
what
don't-
6-year-olds do, I want to be fucking 6.
Dude, I wish I were 6.
Dude, if I was 6, I
I
wouldn't
could
have to
color
deal
for
with
years.
bills and shit right now. That's
Bro, if
fucking
I was 6
insane.
right now, dude, I wish that I was 6 and had the knowledge that I have now.
Oh my god,
I would be a
pornography.
fucking, I would rule the world.
You couldn't jerk off if you were 6. You
I
can't.
could still
Yes, you
watch
can.
it.
You could do the
I discovered
action.
it around
Do
7 or
6-year-olds
8.
get boners?
No.
Swear to God, no, dude. I was in. No, this was back when I was still in Atlanta because my neighbor, he was like 13 or 12 or something like that. So he was like, "Oh my God, pornography!" And I went over. I was like, "What's up, Christian?" And a little 6-year-old me like, "You want to play with sticks?"
Wait,
outside?
so that kid's name was Christian and he was watching porn?
Yeah.
My name was
He's
Catholic
going
and I watched porn.
straight
Oh
to
my
hell.
God.
What?
What?
Did you just?
His name is Catholic.
Do not on this podcast. Do not ever make a joke about Catholicism, okay?
Oh, sorry, Muslim. My name was Muslim and I was.
You
Stop.
too. I know
Stop the
you're not.
podcast.
You're not that religious, huh, Chase? Huh?
No, he's
you're not
not
that
at all.
religious.
No.
Yeah, I'm not religious like at all.
Yeah, none of us are.
Yeah, I didn't think any of us were religious. I think religion.
I was gonna.
I'm
I
not
have a
gonna
topic
say
about
it's
that.
stupid, but I think at some point it gets a little stupid. I mean,
So
I'm
basically, you
saying.
just said it's stupid.
I mean, I'm not like okay.
Dude, we cannot outrule any religious viewers right now.
Right. Okay, fine. We won't. I'm just saying. You might have to cut.
But
this
I had a
out.
theory.
What's your theory?
I had a theory about the reason that religion was created. Okay.
If you
To give someone to believe in?
you're a fucking Catholic. You fucking Catholic. I'm gonna call you a Catholic.
You fucking Catholic.
Can't believe you.
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
He's kicking me off the
Uh-oh.
show. God.
You're getting fired
Oh no.
off the payroll.
Susan, I'm sorry. Who are you calling?
I'm calling my aunt.
Why? Well, you put the ringer on, so now you got to put her
No,
on the
I can't.
podcast.
I can't. I don't even want you guys. I want to go home. I'm calling her to come pick me up. I'm calling her to come pick me up because you guys are drinking and it's.
We're not
Hello?
even drinking.
I don't feel safe.
Hello. Hey, they're cursing on this podcast.
Yo,
Aunt?
fuck you, bitch.
She hung up on me. She hung up on me. She doesn't care. It's okay.
Fucking dumbass.
I'd do it too.
But-
probably.
I had a talk with Miss Sangraffia. No one who's listening knows who that is.
You can't say that.
You can't cut it out.
Yeah, you
Run it
can't
back.
say her name like that.
Fuck.
Bleep
All
it out.
right.
Can you bleep it out?
No. I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah, just bleep it out.
I'll just cut it.
I was talking to this
Fuck.
woman.
I don't even know.
You can just cut out that part.
Yeah. I'll just
That
cut
name.
out.
Cut out
when
the
he
name.
speaks.
You just cut out me entirely. Why the fuck did I cut? Let's go, Jake. Let's go home.
Just leave Jake here.
How's
He seems to be having fun.
Yeah.
Sleep at the studio.
It is hot
Sleep
as
at
a
the
motherfucker
studio.
in this room. How do we turn the air on?
It is on, but it has to stay at like 74.
The fuck?
I'm 74.
That's still warm.
It really is.
Have you been on the 3rd floor?
Yeah. That's where the other podcast is.
It's worse.
I'm gonna start doing ASMR.
Don't do ASMR.
Look, he's about to swallow the mic.
I want to get into this
He's eating
theory that I had the other night. It's
Theory?
Go ahead, spit it out.
religion was created by people of lower class during the ancient, like not ancient, but like during like
Medieval.
not medieval, way before that, like
Poor
Roman
people
and
time.
so when Abraham and all of those people were walking like
When civilization was like starting.
yeah,
Greek times.
it was a little before that, like right before that. It was created by people of lower class to give them a position in higher class in society. So like,
Really?
yeah. So when
I would
say you okay, so back then
Nobody
before
was high class back then. They didn't have iPhones.
but think about it.
That was good.
I guess you're right.
I like that.
Yeah.
But fucking 6-year-olds have iPhones now. Now we're all fucking equal thanks to the parents who want to give their 6-year-olds
Yeah, what
iPhones.
the fuck is equality?
Dude,
Yeah,
I literally...
we need to go back
I
to the
was
class
literally at a
system.
gas station pumping my fucking gas, and I was, just... What the fuck are you going to do while you pump gas? You going to watch people else pump their gas, right?
I
so I'm
guess.
pumping my
Watch people else
gas, and
pump
I'm
their
looking
gas.
around. I'm like, who the
Also-
fuck am I finna stare at? I
Lil
look
Pump.
over... I looked over, and I saw this little... Literally, he looked like he was 5.
Can we get a little pump on the podcast?
Probably like your brother's age, Jake. 6. Yeah,
Fucking
probably
6-year-old?
6-year-old walking around with this big ass phone the size of both of his hands, like put together.
What the fuck?
Like it was just massive. And he's walking around. He's
Probably
like,
his
"I'm on my
mom's.
phone." And then the mom looked like she wanted to kill herself. She was like, "I
Probably
can't
did.
believe life is like this right now." And the dad was like, "Fucking love this." And I was like I was just watching this family unfold, and I was like.
Unfold.
I was watching
Unfold
it.
before his very
I was just
eyes.
watching this
Divorce
go
and
down.
everything.
Oh, dude.
And it blew me away. Like, it was just fucking crazy.
Okay, my junior year, I took Spanish 1.
Mm-hmm.
I hate
And-
Spanish.
It was in, yeah. Well, our teacher, literally fresh out of Mexico. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Oh my God.
we didn't have
Fresh
a
off
teacher.
the boat.
Yeah, fresh off the boat. Like,
Can I
he
say
didn't-
that?
He didn't.
No.
Fresh. Okay, never mind. I was about to. Okay.
Isn't
well,
that nah?
Well, he just came. He just came in. Like, we didn't have a teacher for the first month, and he just came in one day, and then we were like, all right, this is our new teacher. He barely spoke English.
Yeah.
But I fucking loved him. I loved that man to death. I would still. I want to have him on the podcast.
You
but
had sexually?
No.
Oh.
Stop.
I want to
I
get
thought-
one of these mics for when I get a
Xbox?
PC.
The fucking. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I hit it again.
This guy.
Sorry.
He was talking about his time in Mexico, and he was like, "Yeah, like I don't know how it brought, I don't know how this conversation topic got brought up between us.
Yeah.
But we talked about some weird stuff. But he was cool. He was talking about like when he was in Mexico, there was one time where he was just like kind of standing around. I guess he was like at a crosswalk, or he was like eating at a cafe.
Okay.
There was this family eating, and it was like 2 parents and their baby.
Yeah.
And some dude just
Oh god.
some dude
Baby
just ran up
snatched?
and fucking stabbed him.
What?
Whoa.
All of them?
No, not except for the baby. Like literally stabbed the parents and left the baby and just
What?
walked away.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
And I think at this point, finish the job, right?
That's like that mission in fucking Modern Warfare, though.
Yeah, stab the
he
fucking
stabs the
baby.
baby, boom,
Wait,
restarts
why,
his
wait,
life.
Wait,
Stab
why
the
did he
baby.
stab the parents and stuff?
I don't know, but
Just cause?
Probably
Yeah,
cartel
If
shit.
he's doing it just cause, why
I'm
not
sure
the
he
baby?
had a reason. There's no way you can go up and stab a family and not have a good reason.
It might
They
have
probably,
just been
dude,
like,
they probably deserved
But
it.
the funny part was he was talking about all these fucked up things that he saw on a daily basis, and I was like, dude, is that why you left Mexico? And he was like,
no, I came here for free healthcare.
not really. No, we don't have free healthcare.
You're right, we do.
Expensive.
Who's got free healthcare? Canada. We got
Medicaid.
Medicaid. That's right. I'm on Medicaid right now.
I'm on
Thanks to
Medicaid,
work.
too.
Work.
Should we even give that information? Can we?
What? That Canada has free healthcare?
No. Not, can we talk about that?
What?
Canada's free healthcare. Are we allowed to? Does everybody know?
Everywhere has free healthcare but us. Everywhere has
I
free
fucking-
everything but free public schools. That's why everyone comes to us. Free, air quotes, education. Public school is not free. You know how many, you got to pay for the school supplies, you got to pay for the field
that's-
trips. That all
Dude,
you
in
wanna go-
private
the
school, you have
fuck?
to pay for the whole
Third
fucking
world
thing.
problems.
That's just mind blowing. You still have to pay to enroll your kid, I think, into public schools.
Okay.
You got to pay like a $50
How the fuck
fee.
is the school gonna get money otherwise? Who's paying school?
Taxes.
Taxes.
Your taxes already pay for you to go to school.
Taxes pay to fix that pothole out there that's been there for 5 years. Tool.
Tool. Tool is a good band.
So,
You guys ever listen
yeah.
to Tool?
I tried listening to
Steve
Tool.
Jenner
I
likes it.
mainly just stick to like Godsmack and Korn and all of them.
Godsmack and corn.
Fuck yeah.
Godsmack
See,
and Korn.
She knows what's up.
Godsmack's corn.
No, Godsmack and Korn.
I'm about to
Does God
Godsmack
get boners?
you if we don't stop talking about Godsmack and corn.
Does God?
You know
Get
Korn
boners?
and
Stop
Breaking
talking about
Benjamin-
God that way.
I'm sorry.
You know Korn and Breaking Benjamin are going on tour right now.
Really?
I don't know.
Yes, that I would love to go see that. There's like
Breaking
no.
Benjamin got old really fast.
They did.
They did make a song for
Name,
Halo.
sing a. No, don't. I
What's
was
it
gonna say
called?
sing a Breaking Benjamin song right now.
What is it? I'll sing one.
I don't know. I don't know.
know.
That's it. That's enough.
See, I'm still on Tool. though.
See, that's how it goes. It goes something like that.
Okay.
That was
something like
that was
Yeah.
so
something
cold.
slightly
I
like
will
that.
find my place in the diary of Jane.
How's it going, everyone? Shiftsy here. I'm currently editing this episode, and I noticed that after Chase sings his little Diary of Jane jingle, the rest of the audio kind of fucks up and turns into a screechy mess. So I had to cut the rest of it out as to save your ears. But stay tuned for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you got a laugh out of it, and I hope that it was pleasing and not too everywhere and unfollowable, but slowly over time we will get better about this and the episodes will improve. You know, they're not always going to be as terrible as they are now, but if you did enjoy, please shoot me a message, something. I don't know. I have no idea how many people are going to see this episode, but hopefully quite a few. But if you did enjoy it and you do have me on my social medias, send me a message, tweet me, something, I don't know. Just let me know that you liked it. And I hope that everyone has a good day. Thanks for listening. Later.